Are live. What's up? Good morning. And it's time for... Why am I getting a notification? I don't want a notification. There we are. It's time for Morning Chess Part 9. I've decided that the overall goal is to play one game as an online rated 1800 player. One day, perhaps, quizás, which is perhaps in Espanol, I believe, I will do that. So, I'm going to set up the monitor the Facebook stream here. I am also going to do some other stuff, including Thursday beer reviews, maybe some Wikipedia challenges and other stuff. So, be prepared for that, but mostly going to do chess, poker, and just hanging out. Perhaps we'll do some other video games. I have yet to decide that kind of thing. So, we will get to that at some point, I do declare. Okay, here we go. The Streamcast hanging out with me. If you want to say good morning to her, see if we can get the webcam down there. There she is, see? Here she is. Good morning. Hello. See my laundry behind me, too. Thanks. All right, let's play some chess. I'm up first, I believe. Play. Got to 11-10. Went all the way down to 10-20. Shouts to the people who hung out with me when my ranking was down to 10-20. All right, E4. Terrible at white. It's not a beer. Good morning, Cody. That is a seltzer water, which makes me a nerd, alas. So, just play some normal opening. We'll do normal opening. Just relax. Play a normal opening like an adult. This is what I have to learn bishop c4. I usually screw up the next 2 or 3 moves. So, just a kid out here in this world trying to learn how to play bishop c4. Bishop c4, bishop c4, bishop c4. That's new. I'm sure a better player than me knows what's going on here. Or playing an engine to check it out, which is what I suspect is going on. Should we take the center? Because I see. Okay, I'll take the knight. So this is going to threaten check here. Bishop's locked in, so the move right now is knight. That's really his only move, unless he wants to set his bishop somewhere like this. Now his queen's blocked in, so let's go ahead and help him. So this is not safe. This is not safe. This is safe for now. Let's see. D4. Take, and then I'm open. All right, I'm cool. Let's do it. Take the center. Good morning. Good morning, chess friend. My phone is jiggling. Stop it. So I've decided that the goal now is to get to 18. I want to play one game above 1800 on chess.com. Okay, so my knight's pinned now. Should I threaten here? There's nothing defending this other than the pawn, which is annoying, and the queen, I suppose. We'll castle. That's fine with me. There's no reason to chase now. There's a threat here now. Okay, so why wait? That's what I don't understand. I see. All right, well, 2 can play that game. Let's create a threat. Bam. So the queen has to move. Queen's going to go right here because if the queen runs away, then I have the hook. So the queen has to defend this pawn right here. Yep. So now, let's see. Is it a good time to chase the bishop? That pawn's going to be free. Maybe we should just continue our attack. Continue development. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That pin doesn't bother me at this point. Although it may have been smarter just to put bishop d2, defend here, attack the knight. This knight moves. And at this point, the pawn is free. Which I guess we could do now. Let's do that. Let's try that. So, going to bishop d2 so that bishop can defend on b4. Knight to b4. Knight takes. Bishop takes, and his is here. So he doesn't have to take, but he kind of does, right? I don't think I'm miscalculating here because the pawn is here. It gets a little weird. He moves that pawn, but if we do that, we'll just trade with the queen, which is fine. So the goal is to take this pawn without having to move this knight because it is pinned behind the queen. So the queen is going to end up doing the dirty work, I hope. Not like this. Hello. H3. I know. Look, he's trying to do the same thing as me. Now I think is the time for that. Now I think, well, no, because then take. No. Okay, so H3. He's going to set up a trade. So should we defend our knight or should I bail with the queen? I like the queen here, as everybody knows. The bishop is undefended right now. So if we put the bishop here, then this is no longer... I think that's the move. Bishop E2. 2 defenders on the knight other than the g-pawn, Gary the g-pawn, because queen to g4 is wide open if this happens. So with 2 pieces threatening f3, I now have 2 piece defenders, the second of which is my queen, which is nice. This guy is defended by the bishop. The queen is kind of blocked in here, so this might be an interesting exchange at some point. Now this pawn is free for me to take, if I so choose. However, my opponent has a nice little attack here if he figures it out. So H3 would be sacrificed right now, right? He would just be glad to do that. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. All right. I'm suspecting that he doesn't know what to do right now. His bishop has nowhere to move. His knight's kind of hemmed in by this pawn. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're about to see from my opponent here. He can't do the exchange. I mean, pressing with the knight would be interesting. I mean, with the pawn, with the d-pawn, this might be the move. I think at that point, take. Nope, we don't want to do that, do we? Take with the bishop. We'll take with the knight. That's what we'll do. Maybe. Take with the bishop. Take. I don't know. Queen's in there now. She's not really playing ball, which is annoying. I got to figure out something to do with the queen. Got to figure something else out with the queen, for show. Yeah, see, this is desperate. He wants to get the knight involved as soon as possible because he thinks he has an attack here. However, I don't think he does. So a pawn, if he's going to recapture here with the pawn and screw up his pawn structure, which I don't know if that's screwing it up. Is now the time for H3? No, because he wants that. That's what he wants. If we go with this. Or maybe we should capture that knight. Should we capture that knight? Capture that knight, screw up the pawn structure. At that point, this is there. So if I capture this knight, I think he's going to capture this knight. Capture. No, I think we're good. I think taking that knight, getting that knight off of the defense of the g-pawn might be interesting. What about this knight? No. Yeah, and then it opens up the queen as well, and this pawn's just sitting here. I think that's what we're going to do. Capture. Yep. Okay. So now I think we'll do this. Because now I win the exchange. And this has become a pin. I mean, there's a pawn coming, but I have the defense of this square as well. So if I capture here, queen is pinned, block, take again, queen is pinned. So now he's got to figure this out. He essentially, he's got to move his queen now. Yeah, or he's got to deal with the knight for sure. And now I have this, which is a pin. So this game should be over. Because he's going to see he can step up here and block. Then I take it anyway. The pawn defends it. So I'm up 2 pieces. I'm about to be up 10 or so. He has nothing. Yeah, no, it's done. Got to go. Have a great stream. See you later, bud. Check. And now the question is, can I figure this out? And I'll be honest with you. Recent history would suggest that no, I can't. Because I'm not a very good player. Should I just pin him right now? Should I attack the bishop? So pin right here. Line up, take a pawn. I need to get, the queen's got to get out of here. So we'll keep that rook where he is. How about that? GG, game over. Yeah, I know, but we're 1100, so he's going to play it out, which is a smart play because me screwing this up is completely possible. So what's it? 7 pawns to... Does he have all 8? Yeah. Terrible pawn structure. So now this square is defended. Okay, let's develop. So push here. Kind of like this. Yeah. I'm cool with that. And that position kind of has to take, right? Am I a nerd? What's up? I like your snowflake and your username. How you doing? Where are you from? So far, my consistent streamers are from Israel and New Zealand. Wait, don't tell me where you're from. Give me hints about the country and I'll guess it. I'd like to prove that some Americans aren't completely geographically ignorant. Most are, for sure. Hello to the queen. Hello to the queen. Rook to d4, saying hi to the queen. Now we have a situation where this is going to happen. Can't take here. So I suspect this is coming, perhaps. And then we can do a little exchange. Well, I don't know about that far. Maybe here. Huh. Somebody want to take... Trying to do this? Okay, so if I take e5, well, how am I doing on time? 4:30. Take e5. He recaptures f6 to e5. Yeah, let's do that. Because if he doesn't capture with the pawn, this is wide open. So we can come here and start to threaten a mate situation. Interesting. Hide you in the corner. He's going to have to defend here, right? Because we're here, so he can't defend that. That's fine. That's totally fine. He's going to try to promote. After the promote, okay, I live in a country in the Middle East. We are ruled by a king. Saudi Arabia. Easy. Easy. Give me a harder one. Is it Saudi Arabia? Free rook on h8. Yep. Yep, true. That's all right. I think this is going to be the easiest mateable situation because after we get here, like, this becomes mate too. All right, because he's got to move this. Jordan, dang it. Queen c8, check, free rook. Yep. I think, actually, this is mate in 2. Was that mate in 1? Check. I think let's try to get mate. So right here, let's see. The only move he has at this point is to go to the back. That's mate. I think this is mate in 2. Should we try? No. All right. Let's do the thing. Step up to the pawn. His move is to f7. F7, and then that would be almost mate. You can go here. Fine, take the rook. I can't move these rooks until I'm serious because if I mess around too much, he's gonna get that promotion. Queen c8, check, free rook. Pin. Now where are we up? 10 points. Rook, bishop, 6 pawns. Yeah, this is done. Unless, because my queen is buried, should I just be a baby and run away, or should I just try for mate immediately? I need to try for more efficient mates. Queen g7. No. Actually, that'll be fine, won't it? Yeah. That's fine. Block with the rook. Checkmate. I think. No? Hold on a second here, whippersnappers. Hold on a second. That's not what I should have done. I should have done rook to G1. Look at the king run. Just don't stalemate him. Yes, that I freak out about that literally all the time. I think rook to F3. Here's the move. Rook to F3. No, 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 no. Any takers? Nope. Bam. The march to 1800 continues. So I'll tell you a little bit about me. I was on a run. Let's just quick review if you don't mind. I like looking at it. Just see what the chess.com says. Chess analysis. View your game report. Okay. So I started as a bad player. My brother taught me. I learned some stuff. Let's see. Blunders. 0 blunders. 81% accuracy. That's what I like to see. All right, let's play a new game. I got all the way up to 1224. I started doing puzzles and stuff. So the goal is to play one game in my life rated over 1800. And I'm just going to just leisurely make my way up the ratings. Thanks. Appreciate that. GG. Okay. I like D6 a lot. So he took the center. That's what good players, I'm told, will do. What are we playing? Trying to learn flags. Trying to learn flags. Trying to learn flags. I don't know. Is that Iraq, maybe? India. Damn it. It's too small for me to see. Should have known that. Iraq. Is Iraq? No, it's definitely not Iraq. That was a stupid guess. Fine. I don't love that knight structure, but it's going to allow me some development. He's got a bunch of development opportunities despite having the center wide open, so I have to counter-develop here. Yeah. So that's easy peasy. Now he allows me to move the e-pawn, so my queen and bishop are wide open. I suspect this is the next move. Or he could attack the rook and get me out of there and try to trade queens, which could also be a pretty good possibility for him. He's going right at this knight. Fascinating. So I need to set up a castle, right? Because this is the next thing here. All right, so I love Philidor. Philidor is by far my favorite. I'm going to set up some sort of Philidor defense. This square scares me. This is kind of a hot situation for him because if I take with the pawn, it's no longer the threat that it once was. Good morning, Keegan. Another play here is to take his queen and take away his castling rights. Yeah, so I thought about that too. I'm trying not to trade queens just to see if it's something I can do. I do have better development, but okay, so take, and then I run away. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call too. That move, I don't know why people do that move so much. Don't get it. So now this is doubled up. I think he's got some room for me to attack here. Not quite. So let's see, play it out. Take. Yeah, not quite enough. So this is coming with the bishop still. So should I defend right away? I don't like doing that. We can do it later. We'll do h6 later. We'll do h6 later. I don't love h6, h3. As some of my followers know. I have a couple followers. I don't love h6, h3. This is right here with the pawn, and what it does is prevent the bishop or the knight from coming over here to g5 or g4, depending on if you're playing white or black when you castle kingside. But reading books and studying that you shouldn't do that as often as possible. This, according to research, is your best defender. That's been taken away from me by e5. Usually I get the white pawn to d5, and I kind of like that. It hems white in a little bit. That has not happened here because my opponent opened with queen e2, which is one of my favorite spaces for the queen. That's wide open now, right? Yeah, going to do that. Well, I should develop. I'll develop. Stand disciplined. Develop. Now we're cooking with gas. So this square has a couple other defenders. Got a mate threat over here. So what's going to happen? Where we do this? Take. I think my only line of defense is this, right? G6. But I have because of the bishop and the queen are lined up, I win the exchange here, so he needs to get some defense over there. So this is fascinating. So he's going to try to get this knight out of here. So if I take right away, then he can defend right here. So I don't think I want to take right away. I think I'd rather either pin it or threaten some sort of hook, right? So it's not quite a hook because of the bishop. We go 1, 2, or 1, 2. So I think I could get a hook out of this. Yeah. Because he moves the bishop or he loses the bishop, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. If I had gone bishop to b4, that pins the knight to the king, but that's okay because I kind of want my bishop over here to defend this square. So I went knight here, so I can take with this knight. Take this knight. I can take the bishop. I think he's trying to get rid of the bishop, though. And he can't recapture, right? I don't know. That bishop is the one. I mean, I'm willing to trade bishops. That bishop is the one threatening mate. So check. So he has to address this now. And now he can't block except for with the bishop if he takes with the pawn. He should probably take with the queen, to be honest, because of that exact thing. I'm going to keep your pawn structure intact. And now I'm going to win this knight. Yep, won that. So I have a whole station set up for work. I don't really use that for streaming. So I use a standing desk when I work. I thought about using that for something, and eventually, if I start streaming gambling, sports gambling, and other stuff, which I've kind of considered, or like watch parties, I'll put monitors and stuff up there, monitor scores or something. I don't know, but for the purposes of chess stream, it doesn't really exist for any real reason. It's just my whole workstation. So it's nice to stand up and not be so lazy during the workday. I've been working from home for years, so kind of try to set up everything as best I could. Alrighty. There's my knight. Cool. Even Steven. Queen's got to run away. Queen is headed to g4. Actually, it's not headed to g4. It might be headed to f3. It might be headed all the way over to a. Yeah, so he's going to try to do this. So should we oblige him? Yeah, I think we'll do that. I win that exchange a lot. So I like to keep those pawns intact as much as possible, but not possible in this particular situation. I think that's the best move. Free the rook up. My opponent hasn't castled yet, and now by putting the pressure on his pieces, he really can't. It's not the right time for that. I don't understand this. So if he threatens the rook on bishop h6, if I step up, nothing changes, right? It's just like there's a threat here now. Like I can do whatever I want. I still have 2 pieces pointed here. Now this is saying hi to the queen, or saying hi to my opponent's king. All right, fine. Rook e8 was what I was going to do anyway. I think my opponent has overextended himself or herself. Suraj J plays chess. Suraj J plays chess. Suraj. I don't know. I need to learn their names. Learn names better. Does my opponent not see the check, or is it just trying to do this? Maybe we get aggressive here, and yeah, let's do that. Bye-bye, knight. Destroy that structure. My opponent can still castle queenside, but there's like nothing defending him on that open that C file. So now that pawn structure is all kaput. I hate this pawn. If there's an exchange here, I can't block. Really, I think if we do this and threaten the queen, that'd be better. Because so if we get that pawn out of there, if we get the bishop out of there, this pawn can't move. So it doesn't matter if we're all lining up on f6 because his pawn can't move if my bishop moves. And if his pawn takes now, I just run away and I have a double check. Or I have a free queen, rather. Interesting. So that's a skewer. Thanks for the rook, bud. right? Because if he takes here, that's gone. Check, capture, run away. I mean, that's probably the best play, right? Keegan Mitchell. Have a good stream, my dude. See you later. Enjoy the day. Work hard, all that other stuff. I have a workout scheduled. Because of COVID, we schedule our workouts now. I have a workout scheduled for 9:30. Goes my opponent. Actually, no, that'd be dumb. Not a lot of options here. Not a lot of options for Suraj. My king is not in a great place defensively if he freezes rook, but he has not done that. Castling early. Gotta castle, 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 castle. Castle, castle. Let's win a bishop. What do you think? Should we win a bishop? I think we're going to win a bishop. I like bishops. Do you like bishops? Bishops are my friend. Now we might not win a bishop. He realizes the stupidity of his actions. Should I take the free pawn? Should I threaten the queen? That's what's coming. Haha, mate. Mate threat. I don't think so, bud. I don't think so. It's just going to open up for checkmate. God, that was close. Oh, it was close to being a disaster. All right, d4. Now I have my pawn at d4. Bishop is all screwed. That's fine with me. Don't care that much. Now can we take? We totally can. Should we take? Yes. Oh, check? Dude, you're annoying. Got to run away, right? Threaten the queen. Step up. Of course, if I'm not skewered, why don't I just threaten his queen in return? No, that's why. It's fine. This pawn's just sitting here. If he doesn't get his rook involved, this is going to be easy peasy. I'm up 5 points, but I just got to play. Just got to play better defense. Just got to play better defense. It's going to be fine. Is that an overreaction on his part? He missed queen f7 check. Yeah. What would I have done? Was that mate? Yes. Oh, what a loser. You're right, man. That was not good. That was a blunder. How did I get into that? At 3:30, let's just take a quick look. So he steps up for check. And I moved here. That was my only move. So right here is checkmate. Right here, I need to play better defense and get my queen or a rook on this 7th file. That's what happened. And now we're there, so it's a different situation. But damn, you are correct, sir. Now that I know I'm playing some of this, no, you could take the bishop, but the rook would have been, and it would have been uneasy. Could I have? Yeah. Now we're in the same situation we were just in. Wait, hold on. He's not. There's nowhere for him to go, right? Because he can't take. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was trippy. That was a trippy position. Yeah, that was not a good. I would destroyed that game, and I had it won. So 1-1. I gotta go. I want to go 3-1. Wow, that was tough. I'm gonna not analyze that. We'll get the analysis jacket on later, maybe tonight. E4, Sweden. That's an easy one. I used to be obsessed with Scandinavia because I love playing ice hockey. Knight C4, knight, aggressive, 4 knight. This is where I screw up. I like my queen on E2. I like it on the 2nd and the 7th, depending on if I'm playing white or black. This to me makes the most sense, but I've lost that exchange recently, so I'm going to get my knight out as well. Screw it. Chess.com recommends I take the course Finding Checkmate. It's fine, no worries. You were in some lose time. Yeah. Win some, you lose some. Correct. I don't mind this. I don't mind that. Queen E2. I like the queen on that file. We're pinned right now, but that's not going to turn into anything. And then go right here. I both take the center and unlock this bishop, and I can develop right here with the castle. I like this. Queen E2. Because this becomes a really violent threat really quickly. His pawn is just there and would have defended, but I don't have any other support, so I'd rather continue to develop. And that's a rule that I'm trying to follow as often as possible. Develop, develop, develop. Before you move a piece twice, develop. Okay, so bishop, knight. Despite my rule, I think I have to take the free pawn. Because then I have fried liver and he'll have to castle. Yeah. I have to, right? How did he lose track of that? Oh, he moved. Is that like some sort of weird black gambit, or was he just not paying attention, you think? Yeah, I mean, he has to. And now we'll threaten mate, and I get the bishop. That's checkmate. Castle. Thanks for the bishop. Not a great start. I guess I could take that pawn. Could do this, I suppose. Still get the bishop. Yeah, this is resignable on a big level, but my opponent would never do that. So the screw up here for him, the dumb move was b5, knight to b5. Lost a lot of stuff. No bueno. No bueno for my opponent. Good for me, though. He has to castle. He can keep playing, but only if he castles. I digress. I digress, and now my knight is undefended, but I'll take the center. Yeah, I'll take the center. Thank you. Easy. Now here comes the castle. Yep, look at that. Pulled himself out of it. Pulled himself out of it. I will follow suit. Uh-huh. Defense here. If I threaten. No. Man, probably not. Because the pawn will move here. No. Here. No. I'd rather queen be in the center. Yes. His queen's got to get out of the way, but he's going to challenge right here. This is coming to get this knight out of here. I will oblige and start to play defense. And remember, king side. What? Why? Why not threaten? Did that a boo-boo? It feels like that was a boo-boo by my opponent. All right, well, kingside knight, f3 if you're white, f6 if you're black, best defender. There's no reason to pin now. So we're going to settle ourselves into a nice game. We evened out. This is a kind of a bizarre position. He stopped the progression of my d-pawn. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're fine. The march to 1800 continues. I'm up 100 points this last week, like a calendar week, I think. Somewhere around there, maybe closer to 90. I got up a little bit more. Pardon me, sir. Should I do that? Yeah, let's develop that. Queen will move. I'm guessing here. Threaten this. And I will... Well, should we... I could skewer here if I could get there, but I can't, and I can't get there defended. I think I want to develop the bishop. No, I don't. Let's say hi. Say hi to the queen. I lose that exchange because of this knight right here. Did not see that. Say hi to the queen. This pawn right here is going to make me mad. This pawn right there is going to make me mad. So, knight to the center. Nothing can take the knight. The bishop's going to say hi to my queen. I'm going to step up. Ha ha ha. Fine. Now I can get my skewer if it doesn't mess with this queen. I foresee rook d8. I think rook d8. What do I do for a living? I produce podcasts for doctors. It teaches them, the latest in their field so they can keep up to date with what's going on. Do it for a bunch of different specialties: psychiatry, oncology, dermatology, cardiology. And yeah, it's the news because there's, constant research and updated stuff. And then also, being a doctor is hard. It's easy. There's different challenges. They're burnt out, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, that's what I do. I've been doing it from home for a long time. Here's the question. Is his intention to threaten on d4, or is his intention to advance here and lock my queen in? I suspect the latter. So I gotta develop though, man. I think I'm right though. I don't think he wants to. Well, all right. So let's see. If b4 and he steps between them, the queen has to run and hide, right? Or no? Yeah, the queen does have to run and hide. If I step up here, takes here, I take and return. Remember, the knight can't really move. We go here, take. I think, yeah, let's try that. Because this is check. What do you do for a living? How old are you? You don't have to give me your exact age if you don't want to. Some people don't want to. All right. Let's play some chess. My opponent's got a 2-minute advantage for me. This is always the transition from opening to middle is where I lose most of my games, if I'm being honest. So my opponent has clearly thought this out. What am I missing? Check. Block. Step up. That doesn't seem like a bad play for me, right? Check. This is the block that's coming. Threaten. Now we have to. Is that a free pawn? The bishop can't take the pawn, remember? Take the free pawn. Because the queen is also undefended back there. Free pawn. I think he thought this out and didn't calculate that the pawn was just sitting there. It's weird. 45. Cool. What do you do? Got some tactical stuff going on here. Do I care about this much? I don't really care about this much. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah, I think we're good. Think we're good. I don't know though. We'll see. I just started streaming a month ago. This is really fun. I kind of like it. I like it better than watching streams, actually. I know it's not necessarily true for everybody, but I really do. If you follow me, I'll follow you back if you're a streamer. And I don't watch on, I don't sit down and watch for entertainment. I watch, like on my phone when I'm out and about, not doing anything. I like to listen to podcasts. I wish Twitch, I don't know if it does, maybe I'm just a noob, but I wish Twitch had a feature where I could kind of shut off the stream or shut off my phone, and if I could shut off my phone and still listen to stuff, that'd be great. Take. Take this tension here is bananas. I'm a big podcast IT supervisor, but I do what's this help desk stuff. Yeah, us normal employees are so stupid. So thank you for all of your work. You're honestly brave. You're a hero. You're a hero. Podcasts are the best. They really are. I mean, it's just such an encouraging thing. People used to listen to music so much, but now everyone is kind of seeking information. It's really encouraging. A good thing for humanity that everyone just wants to learn and want to collaborate and want to, be part of stuff. All right. Threaten. Take. That knight is what's defending here, right? Take. 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 See, I have a defender here. I think let's play some... all right, so let's play this one out. Take. 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 I guess I could just run away. Am I up a piece? Yeah. Is anything really that poorly defended? No. I don't know why we're thinking about this so hard. What kind of podcast do you listen to? Jordan. Is Jordan a sports place? Is soccer popular there? I'm really into sports. Probably too much. Probably need to stop doing so much of that and listen and live my life instead. Yeah, music to me is like soundtrack to your life. Like you put it in there as a way to walk around and do whatever, but you don't. I haven't been actively engaged with music in a long time where I'm thinking about the song and enjoying it on an intellectual level. It's all become very factory. Even the really artistic stuff is just, I don't know. It seems so easy for people to do, and nothing is impressive anymore. It's weird. Music's in a weird place. This dude's in a tough spot. I feel like. Yeah, that's the move. Do I get a queen? I might. Let's find out. Yeah. There we go. Resign. That was tough. It was tough. We'd build up too much tension in the middle. Okay, so here are my favorite podcast. Desert Island Discs, No Such Thing as Fish, Omnibus, Radiolab is good. Risk, I never heard of that one. Snap Judgment, The Moth, the stuff. Oh, Stuff You Should Know. They're OGs. They're one of the 5 or 6 podcasts that really made podcasting a thing. They're awesome. I like that. It's just kind of like they basically just. I mean, I know that they write their own articles, but they basically just Wikipedia stuff for fun. It's pretty sweet. All right, last one. If I win, maybe I don't know. We'll find out. E4. Yeah, The Moth, Risk. Let's see what that one is all about. Morning Jerome. Knight to C3. Let's get a new thing. I want to Google it. Risk podcast. 31 of the stories, all-time best stories from Risk. Huh. I like that. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm just going to keep playing. Play a tight game. True life stories by regular people. I like that. That's a good idea. There's one that I like called Mortified, where people just read their diaries from when they were a kid, but they'd read them as adults, and it's just so funny. Yeah, no, the Stuff You Should Know guys are incredible. I think that they've gotten a little famous, so they kind of annoy me a little bit now, but they were legit. They're so much fun. Let's play some straight lines here. See, my opponent already played this. Doesn't want to advance, so he's planning on taking the center. I think. That's what I'm guessing. So I can't, yeah. This move is strange to me. I don't know about this one. So the castle is coming. Do I want to annoy him with the castle? Take the center. He's got what? 1, 2, 3. And I have 1, 2. So not enough. Could set up a pin on his knight. Go up to the bishop. Set up a pin on his knight. It's fine. If you like stuff you should know, you should check out Omnibus. The host is... Really? Oh, that's cool. I like that guy. All right. Sold. I will do that. I will do that. Say hello to the king. Omnibus. I like chatty podcasts too. It's these sort of broy, like banter ones, like Pardon My Take and other stuff like that. They're enjoyable to listen to when I don't have to actively think, like I have a job and I just want something on in the background. Those are the best. This guy, we have the exact same position setup, except he's got pawns and I've got a rook at the center. That gives me an advantage, right? The computer cannot love those moves. He's preventing the pin, which makes me think he's scared. I'm not worried about this. So, threaten the bishop. Bishop has to take, center, maybe? Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Well, no, I kind of want that one. Get rid of you. I think we'll do this. Because if we take here, he's got some really nightmarish pawn stuff going on. Let's do that. Right? Is that the only thing he could take? It's fine. I'm ready to get rid of the bishops because look at his pawns. What are we doing? Two folks chatting, useful information, no distraction. Yeah, exactly. Like you can kind of go in and out. You're like, I have stuff to do. Like I paid attention, but if it's too interesting and well told, like some true crime stuff, like that's all I'm doing. And that's kind of fun too. It feels like almost like reading, where you're actively engaged instead of just watching something and zoning out. That's the stream cat. She's just woken herself up on accident and realized how hungry she is. Can you hear her? Yeah, she's loud. So I love that I've completely disrupted his pawn structure, but now we have to take advantage. So what we got here? He's got 3 there. I think it's time to get proactive. Release the pawns. No. Damn. This right here. This is what I want. That's what's coming. Knight to b4. Knight to b4, I bet. Knight to b4. He's trying to fix his pawn structure. Alas, sir, I will not bite on that. I don't care. You did it to yourself. So he also wants to get here so he can hook. I don't care. I don't care about your stuff. Take here, take here. Yeah, but if I go here, then that's undefended, huh? Ooh, fascinating. He's going to make me make a choice. Sure. Take my knight for check, dude. That'd be a hook if there wasn't a pawn right here, but there totally is. Trying to fix his pawn structure. I'm not going to let you do it. That might have done it, but this one right here, the one in the middle, gross. Gross. That's tough. Gross. You're terrible. My opponent is, I'm getting better at this. Is that Poland? Indonesia. Damn. Is that pawn free now? Okay, so what's the next move after this? Here? Oh, he just wants his queen to start to play ball. That's free, right? Yeah, I'll take free stuff. He's going to skewer this. Not worried about that, though. This is just so much better. I'm so much better defensively. He really wants to figure out a way to... He's trying to attack too much. Like, but look at this mess he has back here. My queen is on a good square. Black squares are good. My knights are in better positions. Everything's defended except for this knight, which just extended itself to get a piece. Could threaten the rook if I want to. Like, I have a better defensive situation. He is just trying to attack, and he's got this pawn egregiousness. So I have to imagine the queen's coming out. What's up? Flashy is taken. Good morning. Okay. Should I go for his queen? It's coming from my queen. You. Is that what's coming? I think so. I think that's what's coming. I have no idea how to play this game. It's so easy to learn the rules-ish, but so hard to be good. And then the more you learn, the harder it is, the more discouraging it is. It's fun. It's just a constant puzzle. It's just a perpetual puzzle. He's got 2.5 minutes on me. Take there, threaten here, take here. Now we're all sorts of unleashed. Yeah. Am I missing something? Take the pawn. Check. Can't get there, though. Yeah, but if he takes that pawn, I'll just take with the rook, right? Right there. Yeah, we're good. So he thinks that this is going to be a hook. It's not. Boom. It's not a hook. It's not a hook. Almost time to work out. Not quite, though. What's really embarrassing is I've had my phone up, watching some of my streams, Facebook and other places, and I haven't had it plugged into the charger, even though I have one. I set it up here on purpose for this exact reason, and I didn't take the time to do that like a loser. All right. Rook to g3. So rook to g3 allows some crazy stuff to happen, including this is now an option for me if his knight gets out of the way, which I'm going to encourage him to do, except if he does that, which is what he's been trying to do this whole time. So now I'm going to make him make a choice. Do you want your queen or your rook? Now, the only thing I have to do is to make sure by doing that, I don't weaken myself somewhere. So he can check here. I can take. And then here, and I'm defended. Take. I win that. He can see if I go check. I think that's the move. So go here, take. No. Take. Is there another check somewhere? Take there. Maybe that's why I shouldn't do it. Check. Take. Check. Take. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Could have completely miscalculated that, but I don't think that I did. So I think that he's going to check knight to f, I don't know, whatever. Knight to f3, which I will take with the rook. Thinks he's got a lot of stuff lined up here, but I don't think that he does. I think he's miscalculating pretty aggressively. He can't do anything other than check or to move his queen, and his queen has one safe square right here, I think, right? That's it. Okay, so we're just going to try to replace this rook for another rook. I don't know. So if he's going to try to replace, so what's going to happen here is he thinks I'm going to take, then he's going to take here and still have all this lined up. I may or may not do that. I could get something else involved if I wanted to. If I check, take. See, this knight's what's making me mad now. You have to, though, because that's undefended, and I work so hard to get it there. So now I have another advantage. I should have a 3-point advantage at this point. I have 2 rooks and a knight. He has 2 knights and a rook, plus I have an extra pawn. He doesn't have to do anything, but he essentially has to take. So now this is still pinned here. Now we can say hello. Both knights are there. I don't know if it's time to do that. This right here is making me mad. Should we split the knights? Or should we get this involved as a defender? Sure, let's do that. Has to take. Step backwards. Now I can take it if I want to, but I'd rather go this way, I think. Step up, step up. Did that work out for him? Oh, it did. Nice. Well, maybe. That's some checkmatey stuff. Oh, no. Good play, bro. Good play. Because I can't do that because that is checkmate-ish. Not quite, though. I have to. Okay, well, so what's the response? Take here, take here. That's just free. Damn, good work. Got all of his stuff back. Okay, so take +1, -4, step up. Take. Okay. So let's go ahead and take. We have to do that to keep pace. So all these black squares are now bad. He's trying to figure out here what to do in terms of like how to set up a checkmate. That would be checkmate though. Damn. He sees it. Oh, he pulled this game out. See if he sees it. That's not quite checkmate though, is it? Check. See this knight right here? This is irrelevant. I did this to myself. Bro, are you for real right now? Threaten the queen. If you keep messing around, this is going to get ugly. You have an advantage now. You earned it. It was very impressive. Great attack. I screwed up. I did not calculate correctly. But if you screw this up, it's going to be very embarrassing for you. Oh, he's too much of a coward to take anything with this queen. Doesn't know what to do. It's fine by me. You hear the podcat? That's what I call her, the podcat. What? I don't have any bacon. Today's not a bacon-free day, dude. Check. Take. I can't believe he doesn't see the check, dude. This was a mate. That's a missed win. That is a missed win. He's just guessing now. There's no time left for me to do anything, though. That's the problem. That would be dumb. Like, who cares? Is this really the plan? Oh, there she is. 30 seconds, kitty. All right. Jeez. Oh, 30 seconds. There's no point. Oh, he's got me. I should do it if he figures it out. I'll resign. Dang it. 2 and 3 after all that. I literally ended where I started. That is unfortunate. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on Good Morning Chess. I will be back in our united pursuit to get me to 1800. That's what we are all here for. I know that.